Well, today CNN is having some sort of a spaz attack because there's been information that's requested from the Mueller team wanting to know about Trump's collusion with the NRA and financial dealings and so on and so forth. I think it's time to do another UFO video. And what I want to talk about is there are a lot of channels, a lot of documentaries that show a lot of anomalies that are either picked up by the space station or past shuttle missions. And they look like, to me, this is only my opinion, little critters, little animals that are swimming around there, whether they come from the Earth or they come from outer space. If they did come from outer space, they certainly like our planet because of its warmth, and they probably detect that. And I think Jose Escamilla saw some of that or tried to point it out in his films about rods, which were little creatures that you can't see but only in infrared. And he did a lot of good work on that. Reminds me of John Glenn's flight when he reported that there were all kinds of little like fireflies around his capsule. Well, it probably was warm from traveling so fast around the Earth, and they probably like the warmth of it. And I think that's why they stay in the area. And I don't think they mean us any harm. And there are news stories from time to time about strange little creatures that either have fallen onto a highway or a field or the beach, and, they're probably from up there. So, and they don't look any more, than creatures that you would find at the depths of the ocean that people have never seen. A lot of those look like they're right out of a science fiction movie. So I think that, there's a space shuttle footage about they were extending some sort of a solar array or some sort of an antenna, and it broke loose, and all of a sudden it was floating off into space, and then there were suddenly all these little creatures around it. And so I don't think it's anything to worry about. I just think that it's, like I said, little critters of some sort. And, there's footage from the space station and former shuttle flights, and it's interesting. There's the famous, I think it's STS-48, where, there's something floating along in space, and then it sees something coming at it, and it veers another direction. Well, if it's a little creature and it sees something coming at it, of course it's going to get out of the way. It doesn't want to get hurt. And, it's only my opinion in this, but it is quite interesting. And I encourage you, to watch the different footage, and you'll see these little things just, they swim around just like little creatures or something you'd see under a microscope. And I don't think they mean us any harm, whether they are from Earth or they are from outer space. I think they're able to survive either in our atmosphere or in the atmosphere level of where our, spacecraft operate. Okay, with that, we'll see you in the next clip.